So I think today is day 53. I think. My brain is all over the place and crazy right now. Time is flying, and but it's been a good day. I took today a lot off actually. I had 3 jobs scheduled for today, and I ended up only doing two. One of them wasn't even on the schedule, but it was my brother, or my hill brother. His truck died and needed some help, but we are 50 days to fearless, and let's see, I'm tired, but I am fearless. I have no fear. And this has been a good effort today. This morning, I spent some extra time, like I was talking about in my last video, actually planning a strategy for how to overcome one of my main core fears, and the one that I am working on first is that fear of what other people think of me. Um, but the core of that fear being uh, that I'm afraid that I won't get basically the worship that I want to get. The hey, everybody, make me your king, your god, your whatever. Put me on the top of the tallest pedestal. Um, that I realized wasn't even really something that I wanted anyway, but because I don't want to be on top. I want peers. I want to be equal. I want to serve and lift and care and walk side by side, and enjoy one another, and uh, not be not be on top. I like what I was talking to my mom about it today, and I like what she said. Because I still have that tug of war inside of me. I've got the pride that wants to be on top, but I don't. But I don't at the same time, and more of me doesn't than does, which is good because that's what I want. Is to overcome it and have love prevail. But I like what she said. She said you want the adulation of being on top, but you don't want the consequences, and that's exactly right. I love the adulation, but I don't like what it actually means in the end, what ends up happening if I really am put on top. I don't like those consequences so much. The prideful part of me wants that, but the bigger part of me is like, ugh, don't like that. Um, and so today, I part of what I did this morning is I made a plan for how to work on that particular fear, and I kind of had a two-pronged plan. So whenever that fear would raise its head, and I would be worried about what someone was thinking of me, that's the outward manifestation. But I'd be worried about what someone was thinking of me. The first thing that I would do is I would stop and I would think to myself and purposefully uh, go through these thoughts. um, I would go, okay, no, I do not want to be on top. I actually, uh, I want peers. I want to be side by side with who do not want to be king. I do not want to be over everybody else. I want to be equal. Um, so the reminder of that part of it, and then the second part of it, the idea or the truth that I love this person. Uh, I want the very best for them. And so instead of thinking about how it reflects on me, thinking about what I want for that person, their peace, their happiness, their joy, their success, and kind of turning that fear into love, which interestingly enough is that kind of went through my mind as kind of a biblical teaching. There's that New Testament phrase that there is no fear in love. Perfect love casteth out all fear, and so that's very interesting. But as I struggle with my religious beliefs and everything right now, it's interesting to see that one there. But there's one thing that I wanted to share. You know what? I'm actually going to wait till tomorrow to share that. But anyway, so it's been good. It's been hard working on everything and trying to apply those things, but I made progress this morning in making that plan, and I really feel good about that plan. It probably seems pretty simple, uh, but I feel good about it. I think it's going to be productive and very effective. And so I'm kind of working this this fear program from the bottom up and from the top down. From the bottom up, meaning I'm attacking that core fear, uh, and in that particular case, that core fear of not being able to be the tippity tippity top king god whatever. Um, and then from the top down, by specifically programming into my life the circumstances that require me to face those fears. So bottom up, top down, and anyway, so it's good. So we're making progress. Still going slower than I'd like, but it's going, and that's the most important thing. The progress that I'm making now is more progress than I have in a long time, and with regard to fear, it's more progress than I've ever made. So that in and of itself is wildly successful. So we'll go with that. Um, and I think we're basically a week into this. So 43 days left out of 50, 7 days, 8 days, depending on how you count it. But we've got 6 weeks left, roughly, and it's going to be a really good 6 weeks. So sorry for another late video, but hopefully y'all are doing well in your journeys today, and you're overcoming whatever it is that you're working on. Hopefully you feel like you're making progress and one step forward, and it doesn't matter if there's trips and stumbles along the way. The obstacle is the way, and the thorns in the path are part of the path, right? And anyway, thanks everybody. Please, again, if you can think of anybody who might benefit from these videos, from walking this journey with me, either as ideas or motivation or comfort or whatever it might be, please share it with them. And if it's a benefit for you, let me know. So give the video a like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I just want to share good messages and lift the world. So hope you all have a great night. Thanks.